The Blackwood Manor, a Gothic behemoth perched atop a windswept hill overlooking the sleepy town of Willow Creek, was more than just an old house. It was a legend whispered in hushed tones, a cautionary tale for the unwary. Locals called it the House of Shadows, a moniker born from the eerie gloom that perpetually clung to its decaying facade. Whispers spoke of a dark magic woven into the very fabric of the manor, a malevolent entity that consumed all who dared to enter. Some claimed it was the vengeful spirit of a sorcerer, trapped within the walls, seeking to drag unsuspecting souls into the abyss. Others spoke of a malevolent presence, a creature of shadow that lurked within the depths of the manor, preying on the unwary. Regardless of the specific details, the legend was clear. The Blackwood Manor was a place of ill omen, a gateway to the unknown, a place where sanity itself could unravel. Yet, as with all forbidden places, curiosity inevitably triumphed over fear. A group of teenagers, fueled by adolescent bravado and a healthy dose of skepticism, decided to explore the Blackwood Manor. There was Liam, the leader, cocky and dismissive of the local superstitions. Maya, the cautious one, plagued by a nagging sense of dread. Ethan, the tech-savvy one, armed with a night vision camera and a healthy dose of skepticism. And Chloe, the free spirit, drawn to the mystery like a moth to a flame. One moonless night, under the cover of darkness, they embarked on their adventure. The wind howled around them as they approached the manor, the rusty gates groaning in protest as they forced their way through. The air grew heavy with a strange, metallic scent, and the silence was punctuated only by the rhythmic thudding of their own hearts. The manor was a monument to neglect. Ivy clawed at the crumbling stone walls, and weeds sprouted through the cracks in the flagstones. The windows, shattered and boarded up, offered glimpses into a world of dust and decay. They entered through a side door, the hinges groaning in protest. Dust lay thick on the floor, undisturbed for decades. Cobwebs draped from the ceiling like ghostly shrouds, and the air was thick with the scent of damp earth and decay. As they ventured deeper into the manor, the air grew colder, and an unsettling feeling crept over them. It was as if the house itself was alive, watching their every move. Maya, her intuition screaming at her to turn back, felt a cold dread seep into her bones. They explored the ground floor, their flashlights illuminating decaying furniture, cobweb-draped portraits of long-dead aristocrats, and a grand staircase that spiraled upwards into the darkness. In the library, they discovered a hidden chamber, its walls lined with ancient books bound in leather. Ethan, fascinated by the eerie atmosphere, set up his night vision camera. He pointed it towards the staircase, hoping to capture any paranormal activity. As they moved through the house, they heard strange sounds, scratching, whispers, the distant howling of a wolf. They reached the second floor, the air growing thicker with a strange, metallic scent. The rooms here were more opulent, with ornate fireplaces and four-poster beds draped in cobweb-laden canopies. In one room, they found a hidden door concealed behind a tapestry. Liam, eager to uncover the manor's secrets, pushed the door open. The room beyond was small and claustrophobic, the air thick with the stench of decay. In the center of the room, upon a stone altar, lay a human skull, its empty eye sockets staring vacantly at them. Suddenly, the lights flickered and died, plunging them into darkness. A chilling scream echoed through the house, followed by a deafening crash. Maya, terrified, clung to Chloe. Ethan, his night vision camera illuminating the room in an eerie green light, saw something move in the shadows. A figure emerged from the darkness, tall and gaunt, its face obscured by a long, flowing cloak. It moved with an unnatural grace, its eyes glowing with an eerie, malevolent light. Terror seized the teenagers. They scrambled towards the door, their hearts pounding in their chests. The figure glided towards them, its movements silent and fluid. Liam, his bravado shattered, tripped over a loose floorboard. The figure lunged, its hand outstretched, its fingers long and skeletal. Just as the figure was about to grasp Liam, a blinding flash of light erupted from the skull on the altar. The figure recoiled, hissing in pain. The light, intense and searing, momentarily blinded them. When they could see again, the figure was gone, vanished into the darkness. Trembling, they fled the manor, their hearts pounding in their chests. They never spoke of what they had seen, the memory too terrifying to share. They left the manor behind, but the experience haunted them, the chilling encounter with the creature of the night, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of their seemingly peaceful town. The next morning, news spread through Willow Creek like wildfire. The Blackwood Manor, the House of Shadows, had burned to the ground. No one knew how the fire started. Some said it was an accident, others whispered of divine retribution. The teenagers, forever changed by their encounter with the supernatural, never returned to the site of the fire. They carried the weight of their secret, the memory of the chilling encounter with the creature of the night, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked beneath the surface of their seemingly peaceful town. Years later, while researching local history for her college thesis, Maya stumbled upon a forgotten diary. It belonged to a young woman who had lived in Willow Creek in the 19th century. The diary detailed a forbidden romance between the woman and a mysterious stranger who claimed to be a descendant of the Blackwood family. The stranger, obsessed with the occult, had lured the woman to the manor, promising to show her the secrets of the universe. However, his intentions were far more sinister. He had planned to use her as a sacrifice, to unlock a portal to another dimension and unleash a horde of demonic entities upon the world. The diary revealed that the woman, realizing her fate, had fought back. She had managed to disrupt the ritual, causing the stranger to be consumed by the very forces he had sought to unleash. His soul, trapped within the manor, became a malevolent entity, forever bound to the house, seeking vengeance upon those who dared to trespass. Maya realized with a chilling certainty that they had not encountered a random spirit that night. They had faced the tormented soul of the sorcerer, a creature of pure malice, forever trapped within the confines of the house he had once called home. The fire, she realized, was not an accident. It was a cleansing, a purging of the evil that had clung to the manor for centuries. The House of Shadows had finally been laid to rest, but the memory of that night, the chilling encounter with the creature of the night, would forever haunt those who had dared to venture into its depths. However, this is not the end of the story. Years after the fire, Willow Creek began to experience a series of strange occurrences. Animals mysteriously vanished, crops withered and died, and a pervasive sense of dread settled over the town. The villagers, convinced that the evil from the Blackwood Manor had somehow survived the fire, lived in a constant state of fear. One night, while investigating the disappearances, the town sheriff stumbled upon a disturbing discovery: a hidden network of tunnels beneath the site of the burned manor. The tunnels, dank and claustrophobic, led deep into the earth, their purpose unknown. As the sheriff delved deeper into the tunnels, he discovered something truly horrifying: the remains of the Blackwood Manor, not destroyed by fire, but swallowed by the earth itself. The house, it seemed, had not been destroyed, but merely hidden, waiting for the right moment to strike back. The villagers, gripped by panic, realized that the evil they thought they had vanquished was not extinguished, but merely dormant, waiting for an opportunity to reclaim its power. The House of Shadows, they discovered, had not been destroyed. It had simply consumed them all. The town of Willow Creek, once a vibrant community, was now a ghost town. Its inhabitants vanished without a trace. The Blackwood Manor, the House of Shadows, had claimed its final victory, consuming not just those who dared to enter its walls, but the very essence of the town itself. The legend of the Blackwood Manor, once a cautionary tale whispered in hushed tones, became a chilling reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the enduring power of evil. The House of Shadows, it seemed, had found a way to consume not just individuals, but entire communities, leaving behind only a trail of whispers and a chilling sense of dread.